one of the transfers that we've talked a lot about. Were there developments, significant ones today regarding Kai Havertz moving to Chelsea? Suggestions that maybe personal terms have been agreed?
This idea that personal terms had been agreed, that's been out there for a while. I think some of the reports coming out of Germany saying that not only were they agreed, but they also listed what they were. They said 5 years, a 5-year package worth 100 million going to the player. That is euros, but for those keeping track in pounds per week, that's something that's well over 300 grand a week. So I think it's close to 350,000 pounds a week. I mean, look, I haven't had confirmation of this. I certainly wasn't able to stand that up. It would seem extraordinary that Chelsea would spend so much money on a single player, let alone Kai Havertz, in terms of wages, and give such a huge deal. I stick to what I've said before, that Chelsea, I think, will only sign Kai Havertz if they can get him at a price that they really, really like. And while all the news out of Germany is like, yes, the deal's almost done and it's going to be 70 million, 80 million, 85 million, it just doesn't feel right to me at those numbers. Maybe they know better than me. I genuinely don't know. There are suggestions that Leverkusen have put a deadline on this at the end of August, which of course is just around the corner. But again, if you're Chelsea, why would you be pushed into observing any kind of deadline? I mean, if you show up later with money, it's not, and the guy still wants to come and you've got a deal in place with him, it's not like he's not going to come. So to me, and this is just a gut feeling, this is Havertz's people and Leverkusen trying to hurry the thing along, and Chelsea saying, yeah, you know what, let's take our time with this, and if we do this, we'll get this on our terms. And I don't think it's going to be 20 million euros a year as has been reported in Germany.
Don't they need a defender?
Yes.
Why don't they get one of them instead of Kai Havertz?
Yeah, I mean, look, there's only so much money to go around, right? They've been linked with a number of defenders. Obviously, we've seen Ben Chilwell. We've seen Reguilon from Sevilla, although he was on loan at Sevilla. He's a Real Madrid player. He's been hawked around. The guy involved with him is Kia Joorabchian, who's obviously very well known to Chelsea and is quite strong with a number of Premier League clubs. The center backs that they've been linked with, the people like John Stones and stuff, I'm not so sure about that. Lampard wants to necessarily get into that. I do think, from the club's perspective, there is an impetus to bring in another center back and a left back if they can do it. And I think that will continue to remain their priority.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.